that down, let's talk about this, shall we? Of course, Penguin had its insanely great finale the other night, and it's got a lot of people talking about if there will be a season 2. Now, some people have pointed out, and I think we mentioned this yesterday, that in all the marketing for the wider release of the series, because they're going to do a physical media release of it and stuff like that, they're calling it a limited series. They're literally calling it a miniseries, which of course means, in awards terminology, it's a one-shot. But Matt Reeves was asked recently about, where do you go? Does the Penguin and did the show and the audience's responses to the show at all kind of influence where you're going to go with the Batman 2? And he kind of dropped that, no, they are indeed looking at a season 2. This comes to us from the Hollywood Reporter. This is Matt Reeves talking when he says, the movie is very much a Batman movie, talking about the Batman 2. So its focus is on Batman and Bruce. It's very much taking Robert Pattinson through this next leg and how the Rogues Gallery fits into that. So a lot of that was already in place by the time we were getting the dailies, but the dailies of the Penguin series. But there are absolutely certain ways in which it has affected it. It gave us ideas, and we're going, oh, we could do this. But we're still talking about the bigger picture and the future and what a second season of the Penguin might look like. You go through the process where you do something and have feelings about them, and then you see it go into the world and it's no longer your baby. It belongs to the audience. To see them connect to Sophia, of course, makes us think there's more there. So again, I can't tell you what it is. We don't know yet. We're just starting to figure it out. So, and the big question that's kind of been looming since the finale, are they planning on doing a season 2? It sounded like maybe no when they gave it that limited series tag, but it sounds like this to me, Chris. It sounds like no, they are trying to figure out season 2. They are talking about season 2. By the way, the interviewer also asked him about Colin Farrell's comments about this is hell. I'll be perfectly happy. I've never put this on again. And Matt says, I don't know. He said, Colin talked to me about that. He would love to play the character again. It's just that you have to understand the hell he went through every day getting all those prosthetics on, all that silicone on and all that. He said it was hours and hours and hours every day. Yeah. And then
I think he started his days at like 2:30 in the morning.
Oh, I mean, it was crazy. Yeah. And then while Colin is not a method actor, Matt said when he was on set and not in the prosthetics, he wore a mask over his face. And he told Matt Reeves, just refer to me as Oz. Oh. He wanted to try to stay in the mindset of it, which is not something he normally does. No. But anyway, Chris, as somebody who's appreciated the Penguin series as you has, what do you think about his comments? Do you think, listen, the first season was so great, maybe they should just leave it alone? Do you want to see them go on with another season? What do you make of Matt's comments here?
I definitely would love more of this. And like we talked about before the show too, I'm awful. I have not finished the series. I have not watched the finale.
You haven't seen the finale.
You guys are all going to ruin for me. I don't care. It's fine. It's fine. It's my own fault because I wanted to watch Arcane and bad Christmas movies. So I made my choice.
I still haven't seen the new Arcane yet.
Oh my God. You're going to be very happy. Because there's been too much
football the last couple of days.
You're going to be super, super happy with these first 3
episodes.
episodes.
Excited.
They're delightful. But I love this series so far. I love her. Oh my gosh, Sophia, you crazy, crazy woman. I think it'd be wonderful to have more of this. And truly, we're at a point, and I know I always go on and on about this, but anytime there's a limited miniseries now, I just don't believe it. I just don't believe that it's going to be a limited series because all of these shows, for the most part, then go, well, it was so well received that I guess we'll do another season. You're a show then. You're just a full-fledged show. Right. Stop calling yourself a limited release. And I feel like you can't argue with numbers and viewership, right? This is a huge hit for Warner Brothers.
Which we're going to talk more about a little bit later in the episode.
Yeah. And so I think doing a season 2 is a no-brainer. And if everyone's on board to do it, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree. I answered a comment that somebody left last night because we were talking about Penguin yesterday and about maybe the possibility of season 2. And like somebody said, the season was great. Leave it alone. You don't have to go back to blah, blah. I'm like, so what? We shouldn't have The Godfather Part 2? We shouldn't have Empire Strikes Back?
Or Sopranos should have just been one season?
Or Sopranos? Yeah, exactly. Sopranos should have just ended after season 1. Last of Us should have just ended. I mean, if you have a great world and you have great stories to tell them. I listen, I still remember when they announced a Penguin series, like I was excited about it because I love Colin Farrell in the Batman. But I still remember all the comments we got from people saying, no, this is pushing it way too far. This is going to ruin what they did in the Batman. Why do a TV series of a character? And look how it turned out. It was amazing. So and Matt Reeves strikes me as the kind of guy who he's only going to do it if he really does have a story.
Yeah.
He's not a Todd Phillips who's like, I'll do it for the money. No, he's only going to do it if he really feels he's got the story. And that's why I kind of like that. Number one, he's saying, we're talking about doing season 2, but he's also saying, we're in no rush and we haven't figured it out yet. So it's not like they're jumping out. Because, a lot of networks, when they have a hit series that come out, they've already greenlit season 2 and 3.
Yeah.
They haven't done that here, right? They're going to take their time, and I kind of trust the process. Anyway, guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Miracle Made. Guys, it's hot outside, and your nighttime bedroom temperature has a huge impact on your sleep quality. So if you wake up too hot or too cold, I highly recommend you check out Miracle Made's bed sheets. Miracle Made sheets are inspired by NASA and use silver-infused fabrics that are temperature regulating so you can sleep at the perfect temperature all night long. There are just so many things that make these sheets so fantastic. We already mentioned the self-cooling properties for better quality sleep, but they're also self-cleaning. These sheets are infused with silver that prevent up to 99.7% of bacterial growth, leaving them to stay cleaner and fresh 3 times longer than other sheets. No more gross odors. So go to trymiracle.com/Campea. That's TRYMIRACLE.com/Campea to try Miracle Made sheets today. And whether you're buying them for yourself or as a gift for a loved one, if you order today, you can save over 40%. And if you use our promo code Campea at checkout, you'll get 3 free towels and save an extra 20%. Miracle is so confident in their product, it's backed with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you aren't 100% satisfied, you'll get a full refund. So upgrade your sleep with Miracle Made. Go to trymiracle.com/Campea and use the code Campea to claim your free 3-piece towel set and save over 40% off. Again, that's trymiracle.com/Campea to treat yourself. Thank you, Miracle Made, for sponsoring this episode. Guys, question is for you. It sounded like Matt Reeves and Warner Brothers and HBO Max already kind of have their eye on season 2 and they're trying to figure it out. Do you think they should go ahead and do it? I absolutely think they do. I love the first season. I would love to see the next chapter of this, especially after whatever events we get in the Batman 2. Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comments below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.